Hi, I am Bob Pine. I am a specialist on Airtable and automation tool, and over the years I've worked with several businesses, helping them streamline their operation using Airtable custom solution and working with other tools like Zapier, Make, Scripting, Monday.com, Asana. Today, I want to walk you through an advanced e-commerce management system I built. I call it the Smart Commerce Suite. This Smart Commerce Suite is currently helping a client save 30% of operational cost and fulfillment order of 40%. So I want to show you how this works and how you can integrate it in your business, and it could be a game changer for you. So the feature of this Smart Commerce Suite is real-time stock update, real-time warehouse update, dynamic pricing, and warehouse routing process. So what when the client reached out, he was having difficulty of keeping track on of his stock manually. So he's having an inflow of customers placing an order, and to keep track of the stock manually becomes difficult and cumbersome. So this system helps to erase the manual process and time consuming and resources. It will take you to be able to do that. When you automate it, it will give you the seamless and more productive and easy way to do it. So I want to show you how this is currently helping a client, and also I can also help you. So the first thing, one of the first feature I want to show you on what this is currently doing for a client is the restock update. So when an order comes in, when the customers place an order, one thing the client wants is that he wants a situation where whenever the product is shipped to the customers, in real time that particular product stock should be updated. In other words, instead of trying to do it manually, of trying to take record of what is the current stock after shipping the product, we want a system that can do that automatically. So what do we do? So one of this system, I want to show you how this system does that for the client. So this is the order table. This is the order table for the from the customers. When the customers place an order, this table is populated. And so let's say the client place an order of 20 units of a particular product, and this is the product. This is let's say wireless microphone set. A customer place an order for 20 units of a microphone set. Immediately the order of the customer is shipped. I want you to take a look at the product. This is the current stock quantity. So you see that there will be an adjustment of price. You can see. So it is now 700, from 720 to 700. So when the product is shipped to the customers, automatically it updates the current stock of the product. It also do the same for the warehouse. So it also goes to the warehouse. You can see this is it. Also go to the warehouse and check the warehouse that fulfill the order, and also update the stock quantity for that warehouse. So when it does that for the stock, you also check the warehouse that also fulfill that order and update the stock quantity. You could see the stock quantities for the warehouse is 2000. You could see now is 1980. So that is the real-time stock update and warehouse update. Another feature I built for the client with this project is dynamic pricing. So the client wants a situation where you don't have to be adjusting the price all the time. So you want a situation where if there is low stock of a product, if there is low stock of a product, there should be adjustment of the base price to a new price. So if the stock quantity is at a level of 20 or 30, there should be an adjustment of the base price because of the quantity of that product. So that is one of the dynamic pricing I built for the client. So let me show you how it works. So if the stock quantity is below 10, you could see that it adjusts from a new price, which is the stock level price, to 1,320. So the base price is 1,2. Now it is 1,320. So that is one of the dynamic pricing. This smart commerce system is built for the client, where there is an adjustment of base price if the stock quantity is below a certain amount. Then another dynamic pricing I also built for the client is a demand-based pricing. So the demand-based pricing work in a way that when a product have inflow of order, there should be adjustment of the price. So when you're having a product like a microphone set or whatever the product may be, and there is an inflow of order or a demand for that product, there should be an adjustment of the base price to a demand based price. So in this case, the demand based price was set above 200. So if we check and see, if we say the customer placed an order of 200 for that product, if we check you can see the demand based price for that product, which is portable sound light, it is 2875. So in other words, it means that because of when the order is above the certain number placed for a demand based price, it adjusts the price to the current price. So we set a demand based price above 500. So when the order is above 500 for that particular product, it adjusts the base price to a new price, which is a demand based price. So that is one of the another dynamic pricing I built for the client. Another dynamic pricing is for loyal customers. So will be another dynamic pricing that when a customer total spending is above you can see when a customer total spending is above 20,000 or 10,000 in a particular time frame, it could be 30 days, it could be 40 days, you should give a discount for the customer. In this case, there's no discount yet because it's still within that time frame. So the total spending for this client is set it above $10,000. It could be 20,000 for you, it could be 30,000 for you. So it's two-way, that if the total spending of the client is above $20,000, you should add the client to loyalty score. You should add the client to a VIP. You should attach a loyalty score, which is a VIP score, to the client, and also give the client a discount for our product. So that is another dynamic pricing I built for the client, where when the total spending of the customers is above a certain amount for a particular time period, you should give a discount to the customer and also add him to a VIP list. So that is another dynamic pricing. Another dynamic pricing that is not here, but if you want to build you want me to build to integrate this into your business and adjust it, is web scraping. The client didn't want me to include that, but web scraping work in a way that when it goes into the web and check for the industry price for the product, then you might adjust it to 10% or 2% above or below 1 or 2%. So that is web scraping, where you compare prices, industry price with other brand, and also fix a particular price. Though I didn't integrate it here because the clients didn't want that. So that is for dynamic pricing. Then another feature of these, aside the real-time stock update, warehouse update, dynamic pricing, another feature that is actually very the client loves so much is the warehouse routing. So the client has 3 warehouses that fulfill his order. So he has 3 warehouses that fulfill the order, but in this case he wants a particular warehouse to fulfill a particular order, another warehouse to fulfill another order, another warehouse to also fulfill another. So what this means is that he wants warehouse A to fulfill an order. Whenever an order is coming within a peak hour, which is from 9 to 12, whereas A should able to fulfill that order. If the order is coming between non-peak hour, then whereas B should fulfill the order. Then if the order is coming from a VIP customers, then whereas C should fulfill the order. So I was able to build that feature for the client, and it does that. I'm going to show you right away how it does that. So what it is that if an order is coming, it will check if it's a VIP customer, it will assign the warehouse for VIP to him, which is warehouse data. If it's not a VIP customer, but the order is coming at a peak hour, it will assign the warehouse alpha to the customer. Then if it's not coming in, if it's non-peak hour, it will assign warehouse Orion to the customer. So you want different warehouse to be able to handle different time frame order that is coming in. So let me show you how this works. So if the order is confirmed, we will see the warehouse that is assigned based on what we have built. So you could see that warehouse Orion is assigned to the customer. Why is this warehouse assigned? And if you check based on what they want, if you check, is in the time the order is coming in is non-peak hour. So the warehouse that is assigned for non-peak hour is warehouse Orion, which is this. Hence assigning this warehouse to the client. Then let's also check if the order is also, let's see what this should be for VIP because of the quantity that is coming in. So let's see this warehouse data, and if we check the warehouse data, where's the warehouse? You could see that is a VIP. That warehouse is handle VIP order, so that warehouse is to handle VIP order. So you can see that the warehouse data was assigned to these customers because the VIP customer. So that is the dynamics of the warehouse routing for peak hour, non-peak hour, and VIP customers. So currently the client is been thankful for this. He's doing magic for him. What I mean magic is saving him more money, more time, and fast delivery. Also making more money and making customers happy. So if you have a business into e-commerce or you sell a product, you want to keep stock real time instead of dealing with the manual process. I could build this for you and add more dynamics to it. If it's depends on your, and it will be a game changer for you. I can also do that dynamic pricing and also warehouse routing. Depends on how you want your warehouse to be. But the good thing is that it's going to actually increase your productivity. It's going to increase your customer satisfaction level. It's also going to reduce cost for you, and at the same time it's also going to make you more money. So also another good thing, important thing I also built for the client is interface. So I want to show you, this is an interface I also built for the client. So you can see this is an interface. You could have more insight into the interface of the quantity, the order coming in, the base price or whatever price it is. So these are for the interface for the client. Then this also for the order. You probably client want to see the orders. This gives the total order is coming in, the product, the quantity, who are the customers, the warehouse that is fulfilling the order. So that is basically more. That is a lot of basically a lot that you could actually see from all this. So you want to build a system. You want to, you have a business, not just e-commerce, but you're into real estate, you're into insurance, or whatever the business you are. You could send a DM, you could drop a message. We could build I could build very seamless automation for you that will be a game changer for your business, and also improve skyrocket your business to another level. I've been building a system for clients over the years, and all the projects I've been building, it has been awesome. Client always reaching out to say, the project is, has been a game changer to me. So if you are that business owner, whatever business you are operating in, you want to automate your business, whatever niche or industry you are, you could send a DM, you could send a message. Let's hop on a call and change your business, turn it to from 0 to 100.